Let's look at question number 11 to 20 of the 2021 JAMB examination questions. Question 11 says, a man wears convex lens glasses of focal length 30 cm in order to correct his eye defect. Instead of the optimum 25 cm, his least distance of distinct vision is A. 14 cm, B. 28 cm, C. 75 cm, D. 150 cm. So how do we solve this question? Let's take down question 11. So for 11 there, we are given the focal length, that's small letter f. The focal length is given as 30 cm. That becomes 30 cm there. Next, they said, in order to correct his eye defect, instead of the optimum 25 cm. Now, this optimum 25 cm here, what it represents is simply the object distance. So take U as equal to 25 cm. Now, your answer said his least distance of distinct vision is, right? So what that means is simply your image distance, V. You have to find the value of V. So that's for this question. Now, to solve this, obviously, we have to use the mirror formula. So we have that the inverse of the focal length is equal to 1 over U plus 1 over V, right? So inverse of focal length is equal to inverse of 1 over V. So we have that from the mirror formula. This is called the mirror formula. We'll have that the inverse of the focal length is equal to the inverse of the object distance plus the inverse of the image distance. Let's impute values. So I have 1 all over. The value of f is 30. It's equal to 1 over the u, which is object distance, is 25, plus 1 over v. V there is image distance. Now to get the value of v, what we'll do here is very simple. This is equal to, of course, I have to move 1 over 25 over here. So I'll be having 1 over 30. This is positive. Crosses equality sign becomes negative, minus 1 over 25 is equal to 1 over v. Now from these two here, let's take LCM. If it takes LCM, let me take this first. I'll have that 1 over V is equal to, for 30 and 25, the LCM of 30 and 25 is simply 150. So I have an LCM there of 150. Now to solve this, of course, 150 divided by 30, that gives you 5. 5 times numerator, 5 times 1, that gives you 5. So I have 5 minus, next up, 150 divided by 25. And if you punch that, 150 over 25, that gives you 6. 6 times numerator, 6 times 1 gives you 6. Now solving this further, what you have here is, you have this one here, 1 over V. So 1 all over V, it's equal to 5 minus 6. 5 minus 6 is minus 1 all over, I have this as 150. Right, now to solve this, take V to the numerator, take 1 down, right? That's inverse them, so it becomes V over 1. So V over 1 is equal to, take 150 up, take minus 1 down. It becomes 150 all over minus 1. This will give you V over 1 gives you V. It's equal to 150 divided by minus 1 gives you minus 150. So basically you have that V is equal to minus 150 in centimeters. The actual value of V would be equal to 150, right, in cm. You have this. Right, so you have this. But then the negative here simply implies that the image is real and inverted. That's why you have a negative. But the actual value is 150 cm. So let's see which option gives us 150 cm. Let's look at this. So looking at this, the answer there is D, 150 cm. Next question, number 12. Question 12 says, images formed by a convex mirror are always dash. A, virtual, erect, and diminished. B, virtual, real, and erect. C, magnified, diminished, and erect. D, virtual, diminished, and magnified. For this question there, the correct answer is A, right? So note that images formed by a convex mirror are always virtual, erect, and diminished. Next up, question number 13. 13 says a steel wire of length 0.5 meters is stretched between two fixed points and its fundamental frequency is 200 hertz. The speed of the wave in the wire is A 100 meter per second, B 120 meter per second, C 200 meter per second, D 250 meter per second. So how do we solve this question? First things first, for question number 13, we want to list out the parameters we have. From here, they give us length as 0.5 meters and then frequency as 200 hertz. So length L as equal to 0.5 meters, frequency F as 200 hertz. So 200 hertz. This, and we are asked to find what's that. Let's see again. We have to find the speed of the wave. So how do we find speed of the wave? Now, for this question here, note that if you're given length and frequency, and you're asked to find speed, you want to note that the formula that relates all three, let's say speed V, it's equal to unknown. The formula that relates these three parameters is that frequency F is equal to the ratio of speed to twice the length, right? So F is equal to V over 2L. The value of F is 200 is equal to V all over 2 times L. The value of L is 0.5. Okay, proceeding with this would give you, this is 200. So 200, it's equal to V all over 2 times 0.5. That's 2 times half gives you 1. Obviously, V over 1 here, from here, V over 1, this gives you V. So 200, it's equal to V. Or we can say V is 200. Of course, this would be in meter per second. That's speed or velocity. So V is 200 meter per second. And that's there is option C, 200 meter per second. Question 14. 14 says, which of the following can be used to reduce local action in a Leclanché cell? A carbon rod as the positive pole. B, pure zinc as the negative pole. C, potassium permanganate solution in contact with the positive pole. D, common salt solution. So how do we solve this question, or what's the answer to this question? The correct answer to this question is C, potassium permanganate solution in contact with the positive pole. That's the correct answer. And before I explain this, you need to understand what local action means. So when they say local action, this is simply an unwanted side reaction of a cell where impurities in the zinc electrode reacts with the electrolyte, causing corrosion and reducing the cell's efficiency. So local action literally reduces the efficiency of a cell. To reduce this, we use potassium permanganate solution in contact with the positive pole. And this is because by adding potassium permanganate to the positive electrode, by positive electrode we mean the carbon rod, it acts as a depolarizer, meaning it helps to prevent the buildup of hydrogen gas on the electrode. Thus, it reduces the local action. So that's why the correct answer to this is C, potassium permanganate solution in contact with the positive pole. All right. Next up, question number 15. It says convert 45 degrees Celsius to Kelvin. Right. A, 318 Kelvin. B, 250 Kelvin. C, 184 Kelvin. D, 120 Kelvin. So what is the correct answer to this question? Now, here's a very simple question. All we have to do is, you know that your value x in degrees Celsius is equal to, for Kelvin becomes x plus 273 in Kelvin. All right. So what that means is simply add 45, just add 273 to the value and see what we get. So if you point 45 plus 273, the value is 318 Kelvin, 318 Kelvin. All right, so that's it. So basically, the correct answer here is A, 318 Kelvin. It's that simple. Next up, Question 16. Which of the following scientific instruments or tools is used to measure accurately to two decimal places in centimeter? A. Meter rule. B. Vernier caliper. C. Micrometer screw gauge. D. Measuring cylinder. The answer to this question here for 16 is B. Vernier caliper. So you want to note that the vernier caliper is a scientific instrument or a scientific tool which is used to measure accuracy to or accurately to two decimal places in centimeter. All right, so take note of this. Let's proceed. Question 17. Which of the following will increase the boiling point of water? 1 or I, taking it to a high altitude. II, dissolving a salt into it. III, heating it in a sealed flask. IV, increasing the rate of heat supply. A, I only. B, III and IV only. C, II and III only. D, II only. So looking at the question here, they're asking you which of these from I to IV, which of them will increase the boiling point of water? Taking it to a higher altitude means taking water to a higher height. Now, irrespective of the height, the boiling point of water will still be 100 degrees Celsius. So that's it. So this does not change anything. IV4 says increasing the rate of heat supply. By increasing the rate of heat supply, that means just increasing the temperature. And increasing the temperature only means that the water or water will get to its boiling point faster. It does not increase the boiling point. It just means that the rate or the speed at which water gets to its boiling point will still be the same thing. All right. III says heating it in a sealed flask. If you heat it in a sealed flask, it might delay, or depends on the material used to make the sealed flask. It might delay water from getting to its boiling point, but water will eventually get to its boiling point. So heating it in a sealed flask changes nothing. Meanwhile, IV says dissolving a salt into it. Now, the correct answer here will be IV, dissolving a salt into it. And this is because if you dissolve salt into it, the water becomes impure. And we know that the boiling point of pure water and impure water, they are different. So if I dissolve salt into it, I'll make the water impure. And because of the impurity in the water, the boiling point will be increased. So the answer becomes II only. D is the correct option. Question number 18. A good electric cell should have which of the following? A minimum of polarization effect. B, a long life. C, a cheap and safe electrolytes. D, all of the above. And the correct answer to this, 8, would be all of the above. All right. So you want to take note that a good electric cell would have a minimum polarization effect. Yes. Should also have a long life. That means it should last longer. Yes. It should also have a cheap and safe electrolytes. That means the electrolyte should not be that expensive, and of course, it should also be safe to use. In as much as it is cheap, it shouldn't be hazardous or disastrous. It should also be safe to use. So, in essence, all of the above is the correct answer. Question 19. What is the angle of dip at the magnetic equator? A, 180 degrees. B, 90 degrees. C, 45 degrees. D, 0 degrees. Now, this is under the topic magnetic field, all right? For the correct answer here, the correct answer is B. It's at 90 degrees, all right? So 90 degrees is the angle of dip at the magnetic equator, all right? So you can check the video or your text on magnetic field and you see more explanation on this. Finally, question 20. The eyeball consists of a round, tough, white skin called A. Sclerotic. B. Choroid coat. C. Optical fiber. D. Accommodation. The correct answer to this question is A. Sclerotic. All right. Now, here's something you should know. The sclerotic or the sclera, that's this. The sclera is the tough white outer layer of the eyeball. It is made up of fibrous connective tissue and provides protection and structure of the eye. All right, so the correct answer here is A. Now, as usual, I'll leave question number 21 for you. All right, answer question 21. Leave the answer in the comment section. Question 21 says, which of the following is not a luminous object? A, the sun, B, the moon, C, light candle, D, star. All right, so which of this is not a luminous object? Leave the correct option or your answer in the comment section and I'll give you a reply. I'll tell you if you're correct or not. Okay? Okay, guys, so please take note that we have a JAMB WhatsApp group for 2026 JAMB Bites. All right. So if you're writing JAMB for 2026, we have a JAMB WhatsApp group where we do daily revisions on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. So if you're a science student and you want to join our JAMB WhatsApp group, I'll leave a link to the JAMB WhatsApp group in the video description. All right. You can also join our JAMB channel membership to get access to exclusive content for JAMB Bites, or you can get the full JAMB course on our website. Simply visit www.journalimmanu.com/courses and you see the JAMB/WAEC classes. All right. Okay, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. All right. Like this video. Also leave a comment. Right, for the comments, I gave you a task, question number 11. Solve it, leave your answer in the comment section, and I'll tell you if you're correct or not. Don't forget to also subscribe. If it's your first time here or you're yet to subscribe, please do what to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and select all so that you get notified whenever we upload a new content. Then finally, ensure to share this video to your friends and their colleagues so that they can also learn. Thank you and see you in our next class.